Blackpink has songs produced by the same duo who are working with Playboi Carti. Lil Durk, Future, and Don Toliver are releasing hits with K-pop artists as well. And the K-pop group got sent merch by Carti himself. This is the Kpopium Iceberg. The first layer includes well-known K-pop collaborations with mainstream hip-hop artists and producers. Arguably, the most popular of these collabs has come from Blackpink. Jennie's newest album, Ruby, features Childish Gambino, Doechii, and production from Mike Will Made It and the Eardrummers team. Mike Will has produced some of hip-hop's most legendary songs.
Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. That girl is a real crowd, please.
And what about Lisa? Alter Ego features Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and Future on the song F*** Up the World, which was produced by ATL Jacob.
ATL Jacob, ATL Jacob.
Woke up in that morning again.
ATL Jacob, ATL Jacob.
You pray for my demons, girl, I got you.
Also on the album is production from 99
Rats came in, they could fit in this token.
and OG Volta on the song Bad Girl.
I can be a bad girl, don't treat me like a little any go.
This producer duo consists of OG and Volta, and I can guarantee you've heard their songs before. But speaking of producer duos, how about Baby Monster's Hot Sauce, which was co-written by Q Beats, the same duo who produced Sicko Mode.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth.
You know who else worked on Sicko Mode? Take Heath, who produced this song by J-Lo and Yoja Idol, who are now just idol. Take Heath also produced Drake's diss tracks on Kendrick and many more hits. While we're discussing producers, there's also 17, who worked with DJ Khaled, Pharrell Williams, and Timbaland. But moving away from production, let's look at some singles and focus on the artists themselves. J-Hope from BTS did songs with Glorilla, Don Toliver, and of course, J. Cole. Then there's Megan Thee Stallion, as I mentioned earlier, who has worked with not just Lisa, but also RM from BTS and Twice.
Real hot girl, do you like that? When I smack it and you watch it bounce right back.
There's Ivan Saweetie, Stray Kids and Lil Durk, and New Jeans with Jid. And to finish off the first layer, it's only fitting to recognize Jay Park and his role in blending Korean and American culture and music. But this is just the surface. The deeper we go, the closer K-pop gets to the actual Opium label.
If your name starts with a J, this is for you.
That's Adam Killa promoting his song Prada at 13, which I co-produced. But what genre is it? Plug and B is a style of music popularized by the Slay World Collective. It's a derivative of plug, which is a subgenre of trap music, and combines that with wavy melodies from R&B. But aside from producers making K-pop plug and B remixes, the overlap actually goes further than that. The producers of Magnetic were directly inspired by Plug and B. Even Wikipedia says so. But if you still don't think K-pop labels have their eyes on the underground scene, this should be enough to convince you. Now, there's one other major underground genre that K-pop is taking inspiration from. I'm sure you've heard that song. Now, listen to this K-pop song. They're both rage beats, and if I take away the vocals, you would have no idea which one of these is a K-pop song. But let's take a break from the technical stuff and enjoy some memes that you might have seen while rotting on your phone.
I hate summer.
That's Chu, the now soloist from Luna. Obviously she's not talking about Summers himself, but this one still got pretty popular for some reason. So Pyucheonnim is 1/4 Korean. I'm not gonna lie, I can see it in his eyes, so I don't know how we didn't realize this sooner. And how about Blade signing this Giselle photo card? And Laserdym signing this photo card of Cheon. What are we doing? Okay, so we're now past the halfway point of this iceberg, and this is where things start getting real. For layer 4, we'll be looking at real-life meetups between these two very different worlds.
Hello Netflix.
This is T.O.P. from Big Bang. You might know him better as the purple-haired guy from Squid Game. And sitting next to him, Yeah, that's Lil Yachty. I dug a little deeper and I found Yachty freestyling over Big Bang beats back in 2016.
Hey, whoa, hey, drop top, raindrop, pull up in a juice box.
Legendary. Big Bang debuted in 2006, but who debuted in 2007? That's right, you're looking at Tiffany from Girls' Generation with Tyler, the Creator. 2009 marked the debut of 21, and 15 years later, CL linked up with Yeet at Rolling Loud 2024. Now if you're familiar with the underground scene, you probably know 2 Hollis, who's been blowing up recently. And he's been making Kpopium fans very happy. Or unhappy, depending on how you see it.
Love aespa.
If you know K-pop, you definitely know aespa. And they will be returning later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But while we're talking about 2 Hollis, this is something I never would have expected. Vernon and D8 from 17 at a 2 Hollis show. It's so weird but interesting at the same time. Now I know we moved past the technical side of the music, but this is really cool. There's an unreleased 2 Hollis song that seems to sample Odd Front by Luna. And let's not forget when Lil Uzi Vert met Chon Somi and his goats, G-Friend. Or recently, when Lisa and Future were seen eating dinner together. But it seems like the opportune place for these crossovers to happen is at fashion shows. J-Hope was seen at Louis Vuitton Fashion Week 2024 with Travis Scott. At Paris Fashion Week, A$AP Rocky was with Ella from Meow, and he also linked up with Hani from New Jeans. Or NJZ, I guess. Speaking of Rocky, one of my favorite songs by him is Praise the Lord. I've been streaming it since testing dropped.
Text a message, I don't know the number.
But look who is listening to that very song. Remember how I said we'd be talking about aespa a lot more? When it comes to K-pop groups, listening to this type of music, aespa is the group. So for the 5th layer, let's look at some cosigns. Here's them reacting to the Kendrick and Drake beef. Personally, I'm just glad to have been alive while it all went down. I think aespa unironically posts more rap music than any other group has or ever will. But it's not like they all just happen to magically like the same music. There's somebody responsible for aespa's music tastes. It's Giselle. And Giselle isn't the only one tapped in. Here's Wonyoung from IVE posting a Future song, and Cat's Eye's Megan posting a Swappa song who's very underground. A lot of you probably don't even know him. But hold on, let's slow down for a bit. This whole time it's been Korea looking at America, but it goes both ways. Here's Abel showing love to New Jeans, and the Snoop Dogg reposting Twice's strategy. Also, this was so random.
Hey, shout out all the Knifing fans or however you pronounce it. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all.
The name and hypen being said by OGZ just doesn't feel real to me. But to finish off, here's some underground songs showing love to K-pop. There's Nayeon and Momo on the cover of a Dom Corleo song, and Glaive putting Lisa in the title of this song that I produced. Now I've been saving the best for last, so thanks for sticking around for the final layer. We finally reached the bottom where K-pop truly overlaps with opium. And we gotta start with Playboi Carti's long-awaited album, Music, with track number 3 being titled K-pop. Although the original song title was Ketamine, so the new song title's probably about a ketamine lollipop, not Korean pop. But regardless, guess who's credited on production? It's Full Circle. And this album got really popular in Korea. Giselle from aespa, Natty from Kiss of Life, and Yoonjin from LE SSERAFIM all posted songs from Music, and they all got reposted by Cardi. One group even got sent merch by Cardi. Technically, Cat's Eye isn't a K-pop group, but they're in the same general industry, and in fact, they're one of the most outspoken groups when it comes to opium.
We both love opium. We do. Love Cardi.
Let me just say, I am Playboi Carti's #1 fan.
Then there's Baby Monster's Asa recommending songs from the album. And I found this clip of Seolin from Triple S covering Fiend.
Fiend. Fiend. Fiend.
And of course, here is some more aespa.
What's your favorite song in IM Music? Like Wheezy.
All this being said, it seems there's one group who isn't big enough for Cardi's attention yet. Now it's been Cardi this, Cardi that this whole time, but what about the other members of Opium? Here's Destroy Lonely at a Blackpink concert. His profile picture on SoundCloud is still Rosé, and he name dropped Blackpink in a song.
I like the K-pop hoe, I'm going Blackpink.
And again, going back to Giselle, when she posted Ken Carson's music and even got a repost and comment from Ken. She also changed her profile picture on Bubble to a Ken Carson visualizer. I gotta get off the internet. And here's XG doing a dance cover of Yale.
She's smart as fuck, I got this bitch straight out of Yale.
And if you listen to Ken Carson, you've definitely heard production from Starboy and Out of Town. And those two produced this Jungkook song.
Starboy, you're my hero. Every day I wonder if this all is just...
And that's it. 6 layers of lore with everything I could possibly find on this excessively niche topic. It honestly feels surreal sometimes to see these two drastically different worlds on opposite sides of the world crossing over in various ways. But I'm sure we'll continue to see more between these industries in the coming years. Make sure to check out Kpopium TV and Kpop Underground on Instagram. They helped a lot with researching for this video and they make great content about this topic. And if you like K-pop and underground rap music, I've got a Spotify playlist in the description below. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.